Welcome back. Well, now, as you noticed, while we were away, I guess the set fairy visited and transformed Leroy into you.
Yep.
Right? Joining us now is Jackie Baird, the newest member of the Life Talk staff. Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us. And we've got a really exciting project. I have a view that one of the things that the pro-life movement has done over the years, one of the bad things that we've done, is that we have created an artificial pedigree that the public's perception is you have to meet this pedigree or the pro-life movement doesn't want you. You got to be white, you got to be conservative, you got to be Republican, you got to be Christian, you got to be all these things that there's a ton of people out there in this culture are not.
But yet still pro-life.
But are still pro-life. As most of y'all know, I have been a biker since I was 12 years old. I got my first motorcycle when I was 12 years old, so I've been riding 53 years. And I can tell you, I have always had this view, or had this belief, that the biker community, from what I can tell, is pretty overwhelmingly pro-life. And so I had this idea some time ago about Bikers for Life, that we would start trying to bring these people into the movement. And if you go out and you look at, and I've had people say to me, well, why wouldn't they just come in on their own? You go out and you look at the typical biker, and you see that person, especially if they're in one of the clubs or they're portraying themselves as what are called 1%er bikers, and you were to ask them if they're pro-life, the vast majority of them, my experience has been that they say, yeah. You say, well, why aren't you part of the pro-life movement? And they'd say, well, those people aren't going to want me. Look at me. You know, I'm a rebel. I'm an outsider. I'm an outcast. They're not going to want anything to do with me. Well, that's not true, but his perception is that that's the way that things are. And so they stay out. So we're starting Bikers for Life. And Jackie has come on board. She's a biker chick. And so you've come on board to head this thing up.
It's very exciting.
It is very exciting. And we've already seen that the things that I have said, as far as the reception we're going to get, is true.
It is. It's very true.
You've been making calls to biker groups around the country, and people that are not in this community have no idea, first, how much fervor there is for this, and that how these guys look for reasons to ride. And there's a camaraderie that I see among bikers, and I talked to you about this early on, and you told me, I think it was this morning or yesterday, that you've seen evidence of this. And my view was, people say, well, why would bikers be more pro-life than anybody else? They have a camaraderie with the unborn because they have a camaraderie with the underdog. And you know, you said that some of the calls that you've been making and talking to these people, you've seen that very thing. You've also found some groups that are actually already going to the clinics.
Yes, there's a group in New York called Pro-Life Bikers for Life, and they've been going to the clinics for about 3 years now, and they're with the sister group that is with you.
Sisters of Life?
The Sisters of Life, and I've been talking with Tom Upshire about it, and we're excited that we're trying to take this nationally. And the East Coast has been doing it for quite a while now.
But nobody knows it.
No, nobody knows it.
Right.
But we're going to take this national. I mean, this is going to be a big deal.
I'm so excited about this, too. I mean, this is, you know what it is? Defending life is a human response. It doesn't belong just to this group, this culture, this subculture. It's everybody's task. It's everybody's responsibility. We around this table are not the pro-life movement. The pro-life movement belongs just as much to bikers as it does to Catholic priests, as it does to the folks that are already doing things all over the country. It belongs to us all, and this is a great step forward.
They are going around protecting, because isn't the Patriot Riders or whatever who when Patriot Guard, when Westboro is protesting funerals of soldiers and stuff, they will go, and so they're kind of becoming these protectors of a lot of different groups, and the unborn should certainly be part of that.
And they're nonviolent, and
Absolutely.
that's what people look at bikers and they think that they're thugs, but 90%, 99% of bikers, they have families, they have jobs. A lot of them are business owners. A lot of them are doctors, lawyers, and most of them have served for our country.
Very noble.
We've got a lot of things planned for this organization. Potential here is fantastic, and we've got the right person here to run the deal. She's doing a great job so far, and this is her first time on television, so you're a little nervous, and that's okay.
A little bit.
A little bit. You'll be okay. Well, thanks, Jackie, and thanks for
you,
what you're
sir.
going to be doing. We'll be having you back on here to give updates from time to time.